just got to Blackhawk. First things first, a little track walk here on the new pavement. It's repaved over the winter and I haven't been here since. So we're gonna take a little lap around the track here and see how it looks. All right, about to hit the hay. Bike's ready to go. Printing just a hay mount for Chuck for tomorrow. Just qualify tomorrow, no races, but then races on Sunday. So my buddy Steve saw me struggling, I guess, with a generator from across the paddock, and he came rolling up. It's a perfectly good running generator. He's gonna let me use that for today. He doesn't need it, so that'll be good. That'll get me through my 2 qualifying sessions, and then I get back to working on mine and give this one back to him. So huge shout out, thank you Steve Olson for the hookup. So I just finished Q1. Gonna swap over. I went out on a 45 2/3 sprocket, which is not my normal Blackhawk gearing, but I just wanted to try something and see how it did, and felt really good. It was a good first session, so it might seem like okay, that's probably the direction to go, but I'm still trying to drop another 2 seconds. So I'm gonna switch back to my 43 for Q2 and see if I can get a little bit more momentum that will then let that gearing work better for me, keep the bike revved out, and move a couple shift points better in tight places. So we're going to swap that over and then go out for Q2 in about an hour. I just finished Q2. I don't think I dropped any time. I gotta look, but done for the day. A little bit of problems out there. Tearing the front up a little bit on the right side. Left seems okay. And then the rear, same thing. Just tearing up that right side a little bit. But these are also pretty old tires. They're from last year and they got a few races on them, so that'll change when I switch tires for the races tomorrow. Tomorrow's tires are the Pirellis from Ozark, so they've only got 4 races on them, and that'll be what I run for the weekend. So a little bit of work to do tonight, just swapping wheels, but that's it. So it's hardly anything. Decent Saturday, and see you guys tomorrow. So this is a adjuster for my forks for adjusting preload and damping. And basically I put this on the adjuster and I have to turn it by hand. I'd like one that has a 3/8 drive to it so that I can use my T-handle. So luckily I've got my printer here at the track, so we're going to draw one up and get one printed and see if it works for tomorrow. Alright, Sunday morning, day 2, got 4 races today, 2 races before lunch, 2 races after. Bike's looking good, got some different tires on from yesterday, still old tires, but they'll last, see what we can do. Warm-up is done for Sunday. Got cut short. There's a bit of a red flag. So I got a couple laps in, just kind of get loose, and now we're about to do first race of Sunday. So here we go. One's done. I didn't do too well. Absolutely destroying the rear again. So gotta figure that out for race 2, and then maybe swap tires for races 3 and 4. We'll see. But here we go, race 2.
We'll talk to Greg Venverlo real quick on the number 91. Hey man, you had a good start. You had a flag, but you had a little bit of heat there at the end.
Yeah, it's I've been running into problems later in the sessions all weekend, so I knew I would need a good start and just try to ride a wide bike. Halfway through, I looked back and had a little bit of a gap, but I was also losing time. So really happy to hold off Chuck and Eric. Those guys are ripping. I know Chuck's not on his best right now. He's riding a borrowed bike, and he's still right on my tail. But I'm always happy to beat him. Got weather coming in, rain and wind and stuff, so we're gonna swap these wasted slicks over and get some rain tires put on just in case. And I got a bit of time before my next race, so just want to be prepared for that. Good race. Hopefully that one recorded because that was a sick race. Battling with Eric, kind of dived under him going into turn 1, and then he kind of came around my outside out of 2, but then I just held tight, wedged underneath him, going into 3A or 3B, whatever they call it. So really exciting race. So I think that puts the finishing order at Chuck, then me, then Eric, but we'll see the final results. One more to go. Bike's feeling decent. See what we can pull off.
Charles Burton the fourth. A few seconds back from that battle for the lead between Schmidt and Venverlo. Venverlo turned one lap time in the 12s, a 1:12.498, and is now settled back into the 13s. Bryce Schmidt still rolling through the 12s. 1:12.168 for Schmidt. His last lap of 1:12.658. So Bryce Schmidt still turning 1:12 lap times and gaining just a little bit over Greg Venverlo lap after lap. Just a little tenth here, a little tenth there. And he's able to maintain that lead. Venverlo is still second on the number 91. Charles Burton the fourth. Full Kawasaki podium right here in the middleweight Grand Prix class. Coming up next will be race number 34. That'll be the Unlimited GP race. An Unlimited GP coming up next. This will be your first call. First call for Unlimited GP. Bryce Schmidt, Venverlo taking the white flag. One lap to go for them. Here comes Charles Burton the fourth on the number 444/number 2 machine across the stripe. The front straightaway is empty. That's how much of a gap these three riders have over the remaining of the field. Here comes Mark Reed on the 212 machine to the stripe. He now has Nick Stoyenboss and Jordan Roxworthy a little bit closer than they were the lap before. So we'll see if they can do something here on the final lap. So Reed now under attack. He's only got a 1.5 second lead over Stoyenboss and Salazar. So we'll see if he can hold on to that here. Those riders now up into turn number 3 as the leaders are now working their final section of the racetrack down onto the heavy braking area in turn number 7. Here comes your leader, Bryce Schmidt. Schmidt with a little nod of the head, and Greg Venverlo with a little fist bump. He knows that he got another podium position. He was looking forward to that. And here comes Charles Burton the fourth on the number 444/2 machine. 3 Kawasaki's on the podium here this afternoon in middleweight GP.
Just finished the last race of the day. Freaking, I'm stoked right now. Ran a PB, got down to a 12.5. That's a new best for me. I was 12.7 before, and that was several years ago. So I'm stoked. And second place in the race. No crashes or anything like that. It was just second place, which was awesome. And I had like some chatter issues going around the carousel last race and this race. I didn't talk about it last race because I didn't want Eric to know about it for this one. But I don't know if I got a tire out of balance or what, but or if just because they're old. I was on 10 races on the front tire and a couple 8 or 10 and winter on the rear. So to be at a PB at the end of the day with those tires, I'm absolutely stoked. I think I can get into the 11 club next year, hopefully. We'll see, because we'll learn the track better. And I'll come back with fresh tires next year and hopefully get down to the 11 club. That'd be awesome. But for now, I've got a win on the day and a second on the day, and it's time to pack up and head home, hopefully before the rain comes in. So catch you guys later.